will be part one to our training series as far as prospecting. One of the things that we all have strengths and weaknesses. I know there's a lot of things that I'm not good at, and there's some things I am good at, and one of them is prospecting and recruiting, which is, and I tell everybody out there, I was able to start the year off at platinum one year, and in about 8 or 9 months go to triple diamond, from platinum to triple diamond in about 8 or 9 months. And I'm going to share some of the things that I did to get to that point. And I'm not going to really talk about it on this Zoom right here, but I'm going to be doing a 90-day run starting January 2nd, finishing in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I'm just going to start kind of dripping some of that information out. To be honest with you, there'll probably only be about 7 or 10 people on our team that are willing to do what it takes to put 500 people, new people, in that room in Cincinnati for that regional. And I'm going to take that type of action. If you guys, as we continue going along, if that's something that you want to be a part of, I would love for you to. But I mean, it's going to take probably more effort than you've ever put into this at any time. And but we will get results. I mean, we will get results, and it's going to be the same action I took that year to where I was the recruiter of the year. So first of all, guys, all I'm going to talk about tonight is I'm going to talk about what I call the circle of freedom. The circle of freedom, and I'm going to hold it up here. And what I mean by that is the circle of freedom is basically 4 things on the prospecting circle that is going to help you be successful and get where you need to be in your business. There's 4 parts to it, and it all goes around. It goes around and around, and one feeds another, which feeds another, which feeds another. And the very first part of it, the top of it, is your phone, the contacts that are in your phone. That's your first and foremost. There's so many times that I sit around, or I'm kind of laying in bed, or I'm laying on the couch, and I'm going right down through my phone, and I'm shooting texts to people. Hey, how's it going today? What's going on? How's your day today? Not anything about Zija, just trying to create a conversation. We don't do that enough sometimes. We want to lead right away with the ham and turkey. Instead of the sides, you got to throw some macaroni and cheese and potatoes sometimes. You got to keep it simple. Create a conversation. Once you get a conversation going, now by asking people questions, eventually they ask you, hey, how are things going with you? Oh, man, they're unbelievable. I'm glad you asked. That's your opportunity to share. Too many times we copy and paste, and it could be a copy and paste as far as, hey, Jason, what's going on today, man? Are you busy today? How's your week going? Okay, I'm creating a conversation. So I do it all the time. We call it casting for diamonds. What's up, Donna? How are you? But we call it casting for diamonds right here in your phone. So what I would do is any contacts that you don't have in your phone, always put them in your phone. Always, 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 always. Because one of the things nowadays that we always have on us is our phone. 99% of the time, unless we're sleeping, we're going to have our phone around us. That right there is your money maker. So that's the first and foremost, is to have your phone. Make sure you're putting people in there. If you get a business card from somebody, I know you guys do it because I've done it all the time. Get business cards and think, oh, man, I'm going to call them or email them or reach out to them, and you forget to do it. Then later on, you're like, man, what happened to the business card? Okay, so you lose it. So the very first thing that I would do, that I try to do nowadays, is when I get a business card, I put their name, I put prospect out to the side, and I get it in my phone. Because now if you type in prospect, like if I were to type in prospect in my phone, you guys won't even, they'll have like 200 people pop up. Because like Jason, if I meet you and I get your card, I'm going to put Jason Whitaker, Illinois prospect. So now let's say that I'm going to Illinois for the weekend. I'm going to type in Illinois, and all the people I know from Illinois are going to pop up. If I type in prospect, all the prospects are going to pop up. So put as much details in your phone when you add their name into your phone as you can, because that's going to help you later on, I promise you. The big part that we sometimes fail at, and I'm talking to myself too, is not being organized with following up with people because we forget where we put that, or, oh man, I started my list last week and it's in my black notebook. Oh man, I started this week in my red notebook. I got 40, and I do it all the time. I was cleaning out a drawer over there. I got like 5 notebooks with different lists. I mean, it's good that you do that, but what I would encourage you to do is make sure that you keep one Zija folder or one Zija list close to you so that you always know where it is. Otherwise, it's almost like you're starting over again. So phone is first and foremost, the circle of freedom, guys. And I'm going to do an illustration, and I'll put this, I'll send it to you guys later on. The second one is social media, okay? Social media is big. Now, I will tell you this, if you think that you're going to just build a big-time 6-figure income or whatever income you want to build just on social media, I don't believe that. There's some people that do. I don't. Now, do I believe that you can attract some people from social media? Absolutely, big time. But it's going to take getting on a phone with them, creating a relationship with them, helping them, because if somebody is trying to work with you as a teammate and you know that you're not sure if they care about you, you think that you're just a dollar sign to them or something, okay, what kind of loyalty is there? There's not any loyalty there. But if a person that you're building a relationship with that you met on social media, that now I'm doing Zooms, now I'm doing phone calls, now I'm getting in front of them if I can, now you're building a relationship that where somebody is going to be in the same boat as you and they're going to be rowing with you. Otherwise, you might find somebody on social media, they'll try the product, won't get on an auto ship. 2 months from now, you're thinking, man, I thought they were going to do this. You had no relationship. So it does take building a relationship with people if you want to keep them long-term in this business. So, and what I try to do social media-wise, guys, and I'm going to tell you, it's worked for me here lately. I swear I've got more prospects now than I've had in 4 or 5 years. I mean, I am. A lot of it is live videos. People won't know who you are. I mean, if people aren't hearing your story, I mean, then why are they going to join you? If they don't see excitement, if they don't see the vision that you have, if they don't know your story, why are they even going to look at it? Me posting a thing of Smart Mix, telling you it's got 92 verifiable all natural nutrients, people ain't buying that. They ain't buying that at all. They're buying you, and that is so important. A great example on our team is Zija Adams. I don't know if Gigi's on here or not, but Zija Adams had never done a live and never told her story. So I went to do a meeting for her the other day right here in town, and the person canceled or whatever. And I said, Gigi, we're going to get something out of this. We're going to tell your story. So I just right there, we shot a live right then and there. Do you know how much traction she got on that? She's already enrolled, I think, 4 or 5 people in the last week or two because of that video. People didn't know her story. So if you're going to be in networking, you're going to have to communicate with people. I mean, you're going to have to if you're going to be successful. And guys, I want all you guys to be successful. I'm here to just kind of not paint some picture. I'm here to tell you kind of how it is to be successful. And I never, before I started this, I didn't even get on social media. I don't even think I had a Facebook account before I got started in the business. Now I'm right at 5,000 friends. Okay, I'll add 15, 20 a day. I'll delete 15, 20 a day. If you don't get in front of new people, this is social media. You got to be social. New people have to see you. Okay, and what I usually do is I just go down to suggested friends. And I'll be honest with you, I do it real quick. If they look successful, if they look like they might be in the fitness or whatever, add. I don't even look at it. I just add. Okay, you know what? Then what I do is, let's say, Jason, that you accepted me as a friend, I may shoot you a voice message. And guys, if you don't know how to use your phone to shoot voice messages on Facebook, you need to learn. Just like yesterday, D. Hutchins said, how do you do that, Will? Even D didn't know. You got to do it on your phone. There's a little microphone that you can push, and you can send a message. And that's very important to use. I can say, hey, Jason, how are things going, man? Thanks for Thanks for accepting me as a friend. I like being friends with positive, driven people with a vision. That's it. Just real quick, I'm touching him. I'm touching him. Also, when I send a message to Jason, let's say I send a message to 5 or 10 new people. The algorithm of Facebook, once you communicate with them, they're going to see your posts and your videos right now. We just became friends. We've communicated. You're going to see my stuff pop up in your feed, kind of introducing myself to you. That's important. That's part of the algorithm. So always make contact. Now, if I just add somebody as a friend, I probably got 1,000, 1,500 people. I don't even know who they are, really. I haven't even had time to go through and introduce myself. Hey, this is Will. Love your positive posts. Would love to get to know what you do for a living. Something like that, guys. Just go for it. You got nothing to lose. So phone, it goes around to social media. Then it goes around to your initial list. And I might should have put this one first. But initial list, and you guys know we have the warm market, the memory jogger list on our website. If you need a copy of that, let me know. But all you do is go down through there and start answering questions. Now, when your new people come in, I wouldn't overwhelm them with too much. I would say basically, let's make a list of 20 people when your new people come in. My goal for you right away is, first of all, I want to get your investment back. That's key to get somebody's investment back. Think about that. If I can come in 2 weeks, I got my investment back. Dang, man, I'm playing with their money now. I got my products. I'm happy. I'm starting to feel it. I'm plugged into the team. I know that I have help and support. So your initial list, guys, when somebody's new, get about 20. What I do is there's a lot of people on here that have been in for a while. Where's my notebook? I don't even know where it is. But I have like a calendar, a monthly calendar, and then there's a weekly calendar. And what I do every Saturday or Sunday, I write down my top 10. That's my hit list this week. These are my top 10. I'm either going to wear them out or I'm going to get a meeting with them. And what I mean by getting a meeting with them, either booking a call, a sit down, them coming to a home meeting or to a big meeting. So when I say a meeting, a phone call, a Zoom, or a sit down, those are all meetings, okay? So if you're just getting on a 3-way call with somebody, that's a meeting. That is a meeting, and consider it that. So I have my top 10 list. Does that mean I'm going to only talk to 10? No, but that means I'm full court press on those 10 for this week. Then next week it's going to be a different 10, and it might be 6 weeks before I come back and full court press that first 10 that I did, because I don't want to wear them out every single day, every single week. Because then I'm going to see them at the grocery market, and they're going to go the other way. You know how it is. That happens sometimes when you don't rotate your list. So my hit list, top 10, I go after them, okay? And then the next part is new contacts. New contacts. And there's a lot of people out there that say all the time that, oh, you can't build this cold market. Think of every friend or every connection, every person that you know at one time was cold market to you. You didn't know them. So our job might not be able to go out the cold market person, pitch them right now on an opportunity or product, but it's building a relationship. And I'm going to go over, and that you can do daily. If you're just sitting at home behind your computer and not getting around people, that's not going to work with new contacts. You're going to get some through social media, but get out and volunteer. Get out and go to your kids' softball. I don't know how many softball parents that I've signed up, because I won't be there anyway. I might as well talk to parents and talk to people while I'm there. I wear my Zija stuff. They call me the Zija guy, which is fine. I love it. They say, oh, you're the Zija guy. I say, absolutely I am. And I'm here to serve you. What do you need? So anyway, just have fun with it. Have fun with it. A couple stories right here. These are some of the people that are notable people that I've enrolled. I've enrolled about 280 people since I've been in. Most of them have been customers. Lots of them never did anything. Some of them did something for a while, then they dropped off. That's just the way it goes. uh, one thing we can't do is hang our hat on just a couple people. We can't do it because emotionally, if you get tied to that, it's going to be like punching you in the gut when you get excited about somebody and they just kind of quit or they stop doing it. It's going to happen. I mean, it's going to happen. Okay. Just make sure it's not you that's happening to. Okay. Make sure it's not you it's happening to. But I'll go right down through here. Gary Scott, platinum distributor. When I first started, I started with 10 peak cards. And what I did was I didn't come home at night until I had 10 peak cards going. They were in my pocket, and it reminded me, oh, man, you talked to 7 people today. I got 3 cards left. Guys, I'd go to Walmart. I'd go to the mall. I'd go wherever and talk to people until those cards were gone. I remember pulling into my driveway one night. I had 2 cards left. I was exhausted. I'd been teaching and coaching all day. And I'll be honest with you, I said, you know what, tomorrow I'll do 12. But something told me, you know what, you promised yourself you were going to do 10 a day. Get your butt out there and finish the 2. So I went to Walmart that night. That's where I met Gary Scott. I gave him a card. We built a relationship. I already knew who he was, but that was a story that kept pushing me forward. Becky Davidson. I met Becky Davidson. I was one of her clients when I had a business in Nashville, and I was always prospecting Becky, talking to her back and forth, building a relationship. Anyone that you're in business for, think about this. Anytime that you go out and buy stuff at a store, you go out and you buy a service, somebody comes and works on your house, you're funding their business. You're funding their business. They are potential business partners for you. And that's the way I look at it. Say, hey, man, I'm paying you to do your job, but one of these days, we're going to be in business together. That's the mindset. Anybody that you come across like that, that needs to be your mindset. We're going to be in business together one day. You just don't know it yet. So that needs to be your mindset, building relationships. Angie Morales, I just posted a bunch of stuff. She just hit white gold tonight. Angie, she was sitting in the bleachers. Our daughters were playing softball together. For that weekend, they got, this is crazy. They got on the internet, and John Morris is always checking the internet. He's the coach. And Angie and him said, hey, we're looking for a place to pick up this weekend. Our daughter's not playing. Is there any teams that need an extra person? So John contacted them. They came in. They played with us. I saw Angie. She's a beast. She's pretty fit. But she was sitting in the stands. And all I did, I was going to be there anyway. I just said, you know, you look like you're into fitness. Do you take any supplements? Do you use Whole Foods? That's all I said. And one thing went to another. Next thing you know, the next morning, her and her husband, I both sampled them out, basically gave them a PBR on the tailgate of their truck right there because that was an opportunity. Okay, I was going to be there anyway. So that was cold market, make it warm, then bring them to your business. Sean Berner, a guy that most of you guys don't even know, hit diamond in this company, hit diamond before me. I personally sponsored him. He hit diamond before me. Sean didn't want to have nothing to do with it at all. I was around him every day. And you guys work with people that don't want nothing to do with this. They don't want to hear nothing about network marketing. They're not open to it. This was Sean. I remember the first time we were going somewhere together, I put the Jim Rohn CD in, and he looked at me, he said, man, you must have lost your mind, man. Take that out. I mean, he didn't understand. But Sean, we were coaching an all-star game in Louisville, Kentucky, and there were 8 coaches there. And I told him, I said, guys, I don't care if y'all make fun of me. I don't care what y'all say. I said, y'all are going to drink one of these every morning before practice. We had 3-a-day practices. So I mixed up 8 bottles every day, had them nice, ice, and cold, handed one to a coach every day. Oh, man, what is this stuff? You know what? Out of those 8 people, I think there was 4 that signed up the next week because they felt better on the product. And Sean was one of them. He said, Will, you know, I thought you were kind of just crazy, man, but I like that stuff. So he got in, and you know what? About a month later, he was listening to Jim Rome all the time. So people don't know what they don't know. That's very important. I just wanted to go over some of those examples for you just to show you that all those people come from different areas. So I'm not going to go very much longer, guys. One thing that we did shoot today, I spent the whole morning with Dee. We shot a video of him unpacking a 30-day kit, walking people through it. I'm going to download it on YouTube, and we can send to all our new people. And also, he did a 5-minute recruiting video basically about sleep, hydration, nutrition, and all that. And it was based on recruiting for you, that you can send to somebody that talks about health and wellness for about 5 minutes. Is pretty cool. Next week, I'm meeting Angie and a guy that went to the World CrossFit Games in Elizabethtown, and we're shooting a fitness video for fitness people. That's one of the things we need to be able to show people that are in the fitness industry, that are in CrossFit, that you guys can send to them, okay, and say, hey, I can connect you with this person. She's on my team, okay? So anything that I can do to help you guys, if you got any ideas. I want to do a stay-at-home mom video too. That's one of the things. Jason and Bobby, I want to get together with you guys and maybe shoot a doctor type video, some kind of doctor slash, I mean, there's so many groups out there that we got to go after. We got to use each other to go after, and we got to make this thing happen. So does anybody have any questions, any comments? I'll put this online, guys. Remember the circle of freedom, your phone, social media, initial list, new contacts, back to your phone. All the people from social media, eventually I want to get on the phone. All the people that are new contacts, I want to get their numbers and put them in my phone. So it all goes back around to this. It all goes around to you have this 99% of the time. We need to work from this. We need to have all of our contacts in here. We need to, anytime we get, and guys, think about this. If you were to go to the Chamber of Commerce and they got cards everywhere, everybody's got a card in there. You could go there and get 50 cards. Those people want you to call them. That's why they're putting their phone numbers out there. Hey, Jason, I saw where you, Jason Stidham, I saw where that you're, I lost my train of thought. Jason Stidham, I saw where you're a successful real estate agent. How long have you done business here in Lexington? I'd love to meet you for coffee sometime and just learn a little bit more about you in case I ever want to sell my house. You're going to come to the meeting. I'm going to build a relationship with you. You're in my phone now. I could go through and create 40 or 50 meetings by calling people that want you to call them and then build a relationship with them. So anyway, guys, just wanted to touch base. I appreciate you guys. We'll do another one of these a little bit later on. But if there's anything that the team needs to be training on, John's going to shoot a video on taxes and tracking stuff and doing those things. But anything as a team that you guys feel like we need, I will take the lead and I'll go get it done for you guys, because we do want to give you all the support that you need to be successful. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. I did record this. I got to figure out how to download it to YouTube, but then I'll send a link if you guys want it. And appreciate all you guys. Y'all have a good night.